All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Game 2, Spring Training Cardinals. Got Smoltz pitching today. We'll run 3 innings with him, switch him out. But we're going to run second string hitters now. We'll put Mark there. Who can we get DH in? Brandon Crawford in there. Put Matt Carp. Take Griffey out. We'll put Carlson out there in center field. Napoli on catcher. Alec Burgerson. Burleson, not Burgerson. Let's see. Who's I gonna put him in? Left field, we'll throw in. Oh, that's where we were gonna put him in. Left field, we'll roll. We'll keep Jordan in there. No, we won't. We'll run this guy. All right, second stringers. Set Mark the ball.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. About to get started here, and starting in this one, John Smoltz.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for
him, it's always
up
to Amateur
see
Plus.
How he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. A tough challenge
like
in this one.
Dylan
An excellent arm on the mound. They're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Lifted in the air, right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Luis Ariz stands in. And the righty deals. Line drive, caught.
Double play, let's go.
Doubled off. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Yuri Perez.
I'd like to see this guy break out this year
What makes his
too.
stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Chisholm brings it in, and a quick out number 1.
The guy that was on the cover last year. I can't believe the Cardinals got this guy. I can't believe a lot of the moves.
You know,
Digit the
Brandon
shit. That's
Crawford
kind of
made his
why
big league
I
debut
said
May
screw it
27th,
through
2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a
picked up
grand
Nolan
slam in his
Ryan, you
big
know,
league
just
debut.
to make
One
it
thing I've always
fun.
admired about him is his
Not
ability
that
to
baseball's
handle
not fun,
left-handed
but
pitching. Stays in the big part of
disappointed
the
in you
field
they
and just
picked
has a
up. They picked up
nice
a lot of
swing
old
pattern.
people.
Stays in the zone a long time.
Sonny Gray was
Arise on to
the best
first,
pickup.
and Crawford is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Matt Carpenter. Well struck
Like
right
this guy.
field.
Why would you repick this guy
And it's
up?
caught just in front of the wall. Second in. And welcome back to the ballpark.
I like
Set
Matt
for the
Carpenter,
start of
but
the inning.
he's old,
Here's
man.
the cleanup
He's
hitter for Miami,
not what he used to
Jake
be.
Berger. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Berger, 27
Hopefully we're not
years
in last
old,
place
a former first-round
like
pick
we was last
back in
year.
2017. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Win. Throws to first.
There we go.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Number 9, Josh Bell.
Smoltz, 23 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
Come on.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
Sanchez.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind,
Man,
even
that
the pitcher's
delay
mind
in the moving
as
that
to
ball
the conviction in the call.
is really aggravating me. Look at that, I'm not even hitting nothing. It's stuck right there.
2
Wow.
down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Marlins set down in order. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Boots it.
No, who's in there?
I'll take it. I wonder if that's an error. Yep.
Gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not enough.
Batting 6.
Mike Napoli next up for the Cardinals. Base hit.
I'm going over third base. Come on, Buck. Come on, come on.
He's in there.
What? Wow.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Oh, I should have watched the replay. I thought I was out.
Do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push it.
Broken back, and
Oh,
it's
my
popped
God.
up.
Does he get a base hit?
Sanchez snags it on the run.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under.
So let me switch this back real quick. If you guys watch game 1, I changed the camera. So let's go back to broadcast. I think that's what I played on last year.
That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Moises Gomez swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Lace down the line.
All right, nice hit.
Extra bases. One runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home.
Hey, let's go.
Down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here's a rocket out to left, and that will end the inning.
We're
Back
cruising.
here with my pal Siggy. Now it's the shortstop, Nick.
One more. We'll pitch this top of the inning with Smoltz. We'll put
Out
somebody
to
else
center.
in.
Carlson in
Spring
pursuit.
training, baby. Give everybody a chance.
Makes the grab, one away.
Batting eighth.
And at the plate for
Graphics
Miami,
look good. I feel like the
Christian Bethancourt.
characters, or not the characters, but I guess you could say the characters.
Slap
But I
the
think
other
everybody,
way, foul.
their faces look a little bit better,
Multi-time All-Star.
in my opinion.
He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. The Fish down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
I hope the stadiums look really nice when I get to regular season.
0-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Avisail Garcia stands in now and watches strike one. Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Ooh, got a little piece of it. All right, this one he's
2
sitting down.
outs.
Strikeout right here. I'm calling it.
Swings
Let's
and
go.
misses. And good work there. As he
All right,
gets
warm up a
1-2-3.
new pitcher now.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Real
And now
quick,
Mason Wynn.
We'll warm up Kyle Gibson. Actually, you know what? Let's warm up Steven Matz. Not really a fan of him. Another one I don't think the Cardinals should have went after. Just think he's overpaid.
That one drilled left field. Base
Hey,
hit.
base hit.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
See if we can steal a base with Mason Wynn.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even
Run around the move.
I doubt it.
Pitch in for a
Slow
strike.
starting.
Throw to second.
Yep, he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the lead.
Nice play.
Single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Sanchez.
I can't believe the
sizes
Cardinals
this one up.
signed this
He
guy.
makes the catch.
Not hating
And
on
there's
him or
2
nothing,
down.
but I don't know. I just,
The third baseman.
Matt Carpenter.
They coulda went
next
after
up for
other
the
people.
Cardinals.
Carpenter.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Mark McGuire. Left field. Sanchez settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs on 2.
yes, we want to bring in a
Now
pitcher.
on the mound to start the 4th, Steven Matz.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Kawhi to kick the pitch. In the air right field. Burleson moving under this one. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Bounce to the right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Probably didn't need to dive there.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Got him swinging.
Nice.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Berger, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Close one.
Come
Doesn't
on.
Get the call. Gonna count 1-2.
Ooh,
Base
nice
knock
hit.
center field. Lead runner around second. The throw in.
Oh, I
Lead
shouldn't
runner
have did
gets
that.
the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and
Uh-oh.
third now.
Now batting.
Here's Josh
First
Bell.
baseman.
He popped out to the catcher. His
Steven
first
Matz
time up.
giving up
Right through there for a
hits.
strike. On the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Jesus Luzardo.
Still pretty early in the ball game.
I
So
love
this
that this
bullpen
guy's
has some work ahead of him. Best case
switched
scenario
it.
might be if he can come
Switch
in here
hitter.
and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Chisholm puts it away for the out. Then there's one down. Out towards right center field. Garcia has this one sized up. Makes the grab for the second out.
I don't know. I love.
2 outs.
You know what? I think I'm gonna put this back on dynamic.
Base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really
Actually, let me see something real quick. Was okay.
stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away.
This guy
but he
scored the only
committed
one
to it.
right here.
And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And
He
that's
might
why
make
it
this.
jumped off the bat.
He might make the team if he keeps that
Burleson
up.
off of first with 2 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left.
Thought he had another hit.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
All right,
Top
let's see if we can
five,
get him
John
out of here.
Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jesus Sanchez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And now the lefty. The punch out there. And now 1 away.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out. Base is empty. Hit weakly on the ground. And that's just foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call.
Wow.
Ball 1.
I do like that. Scott, like the personalities. You know, they got
On the
different
ground, right side.
strike zones.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that quickly 2 away.
Christian Bethencourt.
Here's the catcher, Christian Bethencourt. First offering, and it just misses. Bethencourt in his 5th season, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Bounced up the middle. Win. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly, and it remains 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Trevor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit.
There's a hit.
That's a great recipe for success right there.
Now batting.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the good stuff with base hit.
Could be extra bases.
I'm going.
Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and third.
Sweet.
Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's
makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Boo.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more
Let's see what Matt Carpenter can do.
With good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Nothing.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Berger makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
This one belted.
Let's go.
Field on its way. Gone.
Big Mark.
A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead.
Skip Schumacher. That's awesome.
Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
I love that they put Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa. This year they got Andy Pettit in the game. Like, I'm definitely going to have to start a season of Legends on Fantasy Draft.
New pitcher for the Marlins.
That'd be awesome. Never done one of those.
This is Dylan Carlson.
Number 47, Darren McCallum.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ripped on a line. Sanchez snags it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball. And we're back, top 6. And at the plate for Miami, Avisail Garcia.
All right, one more inning with Steven Matz.
First pitch swinging.
All ones the count.
Out to short. Win. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
I was disappointed in
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the
seeing
6th.
that like Albert Pujols, Molina
right
wasn't in the
side.
game this year again.
Donovan on the run, throw to first, and a couple of quick outs.
I feel like
And up
instead of
next for
having
Miami,
all these
Brian
duplicate
Dela
players
Cruz.
and legends, just put different legends in. I don't understand that. Like I said, half my team, like Nolan Ryan, I got the younger version of the older version of these guys. And I don't think they should be putting in
Nice changeup.
like the Bryce Harper's in Legends, and he's like a 99, but it's like rookie Bryce Harper. And I just don't think they should put them in if they're still in the game playing on a team already. It's just silly to me.
Empty.
I feel like that's little things that this game could be
On the ground at first.
fixed. Stop putting duplicate legends in and put different legends in. There's so many people out there. Edgar Renteria, he's not in the game. Roger Clemens not in the game. Alex Rodriguez is not in the game.
Line
I mean,
fly ball out
come
to
on.
left center. Chisholm on the move.
There's so many people.
One up, one down.
Every day during batting practice, these
It's something they
outfielders
just need to
get about
fix.
10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. That one down the line.
Swinging
it
too
goes
early.
Just foul.
All right, hold on. I gotta warm up another pitcher.
Smoked to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brendan.
So up next, Brendan Donovan.
All right,
One
let's
for two.
nope. Sit down. We're gonna warm up our other closer.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. That can be a dangerous
Hey, we
pitch
went
if
up
you
in
don't get
hitting,
inside
amateur
enough,
plus.
because
We're
as
moving
a
up
hitter,
ranks.
You see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Ooh, that
no
was
problem
ugly.
handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Kicks and fires. This one
Ah,
popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bell makes the catch, and there's two down. Here's Brandon
The batter.
Crawford.
The designated hitter, Brandon Crawford.
On the ground, right side. Over to first, and Crawford is set down. That's the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Helsley. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Tim Anderson. Out in front with the swing,
Oh,
and
they
that is
picked him
strike
up.
one. Helsley,
Man,
a
he was
former
on the
All-Star.
White Sox
He
forever.
features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off.
Yeah,
There's not
our
much you can
pitchings
take
went up
away
to the
from a
minors.
bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
The Marlins down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 outs. This one chopped to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. 0-2 now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. So now a pinch hitter, Victor Mesa Jr. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
come on, one more strike. See if we can get him here.
Pumping serious
There we
gas
go.
at 102 on that one. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 4-0. Staying in the game on defense, Tim Anderson. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. JT Shagwell gets handed the rock out of the pen. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Matt Carpenter. And the pitch. Popped up. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one the other way. Snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Hey, another hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now it's going to be Mike Napoli. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the eighth. And the
second string ain't doing too bad.
Nick Gordon. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking for the K.
Old Uncle Charlie.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Christian Bethancourt, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that one fouled off. The Cards leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Nardi.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Too late.
And first offering is fouled off.
See if I can catch up with this one. Nope.
And he grounds one to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And up next for St. Louis, Moises Gomez. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that is that.
Let's get these last 3 outs. Close down game 2.
Jonah Bride.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
0-1.
The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Xavier Edwards trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That one at triple digits. The Fish down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Helsley is just 1 strike away.
Hey, game 2 done.
And that is the ball game.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but.
Oh my God, this is so amazing.
All right, there it is, game 2. If you liked the video, want to see more, hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you next time on game 3 of spring training.
PlayStation